What if I told you that spending just 15 minutes a day copying the world's greatest speakers could transform your English fluency faster than any traditional method? Today, we're unlocking the shadowing secrets used by diplomats, actors, and language experts worldwide. You'll practice with speeches that moved millions, and by the end, you'll speak with the confidence and rhythm of history's most powerful communicators. Let's begin this incredible journey together. Welcome to Learn English 2 podcast. I'm your host, and today we're diving into one of the most powerful language learning techniques ever discovered: speech shadowing with famous speeches. Shadowing means listening to native speakers and repeating everything they say simultaneously, like being their echo. When you shadow legendary speakers, you don't just improve your English, you absorb their confidence, rhythm, and power. We'll start with the perfect shadowing technique, then practice with iconic speeches from Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King Jr., John F. Kennedy, and other incredible speakers. By the end, you'll have a complete shadowing system that transforms your fluency. Ready to speak like history's greatest communicators? Let's dive in. Part 1. The perfect shadowing technique. Before we jump into famous speeches, let's master the shadowing technique that will maximize your learning. Most people shadow incorrectly and miss incredible opportunities for improvement. Here's the wrong way to shadow: listening to the entire sentence, then repeating it back. This is just repetition practice, not true shadowing. Here's the correct shadowing method. You speak simultaneously with the speaker, like being their shadow. You're not waiting for them to finish. You're matching their pace in real time. This forces your brain to process language at native speed. The shadowing process has 4 levels. Level 1 is mumbling along, focusing on rhythm and flow rather than perfect pronunciation. Don't worry about getting every word right. Just match the musical patterns of English. Level 2 is clear pronunciation while maintaining the rhythm. Now you're focusing on articulating each sound clearly while keeping pace with the speaker. Level 3 adds emotional expression. You're not just copying the words. You're matching the speaker's passion, emphasis, and emotional energy. Level 4 is complete embodiment. You feel like you're giving the speech yourself, with full confidence and natural expression. Start with Level 1 and gradually work your way up. Most learners try to jump to Level 4 immediately and get frustrated. Trust the process and build your skills progressively. Part 2. Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Let's begin with one of the most inspiring speeches in modern history. Steve Jobs' Stanford commencement address contains perfect pronunciation, clear delivery, and incredible emotional power. First, listen to this famous section. I'll speak it with Steve Jobs' rhythm and emphasis. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Notice the pauses, the emphasis on key words, and the conversational yet powerful tone. Now let's shadow this section together. I'll say it again, and this time speak along with me. Focus on matching my rhythm, not perfect pronunciation. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Excellent. Notice how Jobs uses strategic pauses for impact. Your time is limited, pause, so don't waste it living someone else's life. The pause adds weight to his message. Now let's try his most famous line. Stay hungry, stay foolish. This phrase has perfect rhythm and a memorable impact. The stressed words are hungry and foolish, with stay serving as the rhythmic foundation. Shadow with me. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Feel the confidence in those words. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Job speaks with certainty and passion, never rushing. He lets his words breathe and gives each idea space to land. This is crucial for powerful English speaking. Part 3. Martin Luther King Jr. I have a dream. Now we move to perhaps the greatest speech in American history. Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech demonstrates incredible vocal power, emotional range, and masterful repetition techniques. Listen to this iconic section. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Notice Dr. King's vocal patterns. He builds emotional intensity through repetition and rising intonation. His voice carries absolute conviction, and every word has purpose. Let's shadow the famous repetition section. I'll deliver it with Dr. King's building intensity. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. Shadow along with me. Building the emotional energy. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. Feel how the repetition of I have a dream creates momentum and power. This is advanced English rhetoric that you can apply in your own speaking. Dr. King also demonstrates perfect word stress and clear articulation even while speaking with intense emotion. Listen to how he pronounces created equal with crystal clarity and strong emphasis on both created and equal. Shadow this phrase with me. Created equal. All men are created equal. Notice the clear consonants and strong vowel sounds. Part 4. John F. Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do, President. Kennedy's inaugural address showcases elegant English with sophisticated vocabulary and memorable phrasing. His Boston accent adds character without compromising clarity. Listen to the most famous line. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Kennedy uses a rhetorical technique called chiasmus, where he reverses the word order for dramatic effect. What your country can do for you becomes what you can do for your country. The rhythm is crucial here. Shadow with me, paying attention to the pauses and emphasis. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Notice Kennedy's clear consonants and precise articulation. He never rushes important words, giving each phrase time to resonate. Let's practice another powerful Kennedy phrase. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. This demonstrates another rhetorical technique where similar sounds create a memorable impact. Fear and negotiate appear in both halves, creating linguistic symmetry. Shadow with me. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Feel the balance and power in these words. Kennedy's speaking style teaches us that Sophisticated vocabulary can still sound natural and conversational when delivered with the right rhythm and confidence. 5. Winston Churchill, We Shall Never. Surrender. Churchill's wartime speeches demonstrate incredible determination and unmistakable British pronunciation. His speeches show how powerful emotions can drive clear, forceful English. Listen to this stirring declaration. We shall never surrender. And even if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it were subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas would carry on the struggle. Churchill speaks with absolute determination. Every word carries weight, and his pacing allows maximum impact for each phrase. Shadow the famous ending with me. We shall never surrender. Notice the stress pattern. We shall never surrender. The emphasis on shall makes the statement even more definitive. Now the longer section. We shall never surrender. And even if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it were subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas would carry on the struggle. Churchill's British pronunciation includes clear consonants and precise vowel sounds. He demonstrates that accents add character to English without reducing clarity or power. His use of complex sentence structures shows advanced English grammar in action. Notice how he builds the sentence with multiple clauses while maintaining perfect clarity. Part 6. Maya Angelou. Inspirational Wisdom. Maya Angelou's speaking style combines warmth with profound wisdom. Her voice teaches us how to speak English with both strength and gentleness. Listen to this beautiful phrase. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Angelou speaks with careful deliberation, giving each word emotional weight. Her pronunciation is crystal clear, and her pacing allows listeners to absorb the full meaning. Shadow with me. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Feel the emotion and wisdom in those words. Another powerful Angelou quote. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. This demonstrates perfect parallel structure in English. If you don't like something, parallels. If you can't change it. This creates rhythm and memorability. Shadow along. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Angelou's style shows us that English can be both simple and profound. She chooses accessible words but arranges them with incredible power and beauty. Part 7. Barack Obama. Yes, we can. President Obama's speeches showcase contemporary American English with perfect rhythm, strategic pauses, and inspirational delivery. Listen to this iconic phrase. Yes, we can. Yes, we can heal this nation. Yes, we can repair this world. Yes, we can. Obama uses repetition masterfully, building energy and conviction with each yes, we can. His pronunciation is clear and contemporary, perfect for modern English learners. Shadow the building intensity with me. Yes, we can. Yes, we can heal this nation. Yes, we can repair this world. Yes, we can. Notice how Obama's voice rises with each repetition, creating emotional momentum. This is an advanced English speaking technique that you can use in your own conversations. Obama also demonstrates perfect connected speech. Listen to how yes, we can flows as one unit. Yes, we can. The words link naturally without losing clarity. Another Obama technique is strategic pausing for impact. Change will not come if we wait for some other person, pause, or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Shadow this with the strategic pauses. Change will not come if we wait for some other person, or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Advanced shadowing challenges now. Let's combine techniques from all our speakers in advanced challenges. These exercises will push your shadowing skills to the next level. Challenge 1. Speed variations. I'll deliver the same phrase at different speeds, and you shadow each version. Start slow, build to natural speed, then challenge yourself with rapid delivery. Ask not what your country can do for you. Slow version first. Ask not what your country can do for you. Natural speed now. Ask not what your country can do for you. Rapid version. Ask not what your country can do for you. Challenge 2. Emotional range. I'll deliver the same phrase with different emotions, and you match each one. I have a dream, with quiet hope. I have a dream with building excitement. I have a dream with powerful conviction. Challenge 3. Accent adaptation. Shadow the same phrase in different English accents. Learning flexibility and range. American style. We shall never surrender. British style. We shall never surrender. Notice the differences, but maintain the power and clarity. Real life. Application. These shadowing skills transfer directly to everyday English conversations. The confidence you build from shadowing great speakers appears in job interviews, presentations, and casual conversations. When you shadow powerful speakers, you internalize their confidence patterns. You learn to pause strategically, emphasize important words, and speak with authority. Practice applying famous speech techniques in normal situations. Use Churchill's determination when expressing strong opinions. I absolutely believe this is the right approach. Apply Kennedy's rhetorical balance in discussions. It's not about what we can get from this project, but what we can contribute to it. Use Dr. King's building repetition for emphasis. This is important. This is really important. This is something we cannot ignore. Incorporate Obama's inspirational tone in team meetings. Yes, this is challenging, but yes, we can find solutions. Yes, we can make this work. Creating your personal shadowing practice. Here's how to build shadowing into your daily English practice. Choose one speech that inspires you and shadow it for 1 week. Don't switch speeches too quickly. Master one before moving to the next. Week 1. Focus only on rhythm and flow. Don't worry about perfect pronunciation. Week 2. Add clear pronunciation while maintaining rhythm. Week 3. Include emotional expression and emphasis patterns. Week 4. Practice complete embodiment with confidence and natural delivery. Start with just 5 minutes daily. Quality matters more than quantity. 5 minutes of focused shadowing beats 30 minutes of passive listening. Record yourself shadowing and compare with the original. This reveals areas for improvement and tracks your progress over time. Find speeches that match your interests and goals. Business leaders shadow Steve Jobs or Jeff Bezos. Activists shadow Dr. King or Malala. Politicians shadow Churchill or Lincoln. The science behind shadowing success. Shadowing works because it engages multiple learning systems simultaneously. Your ears process native pronunciation, your mouth practices correct articulation, and your brain absorbs natural rhythm patterns. This multisensory approach accelerates learning far beyond traditional methods. You're not just studying English, you're embodying it through the voices of master communicators. Shadowing also builds muscle memory for English sounds and patterns. Your mouth learns to move naturally for English pronunciation without conscious effort. The emotional component is crucial. When you shadow passionate speakers, you connect emotions with language patterns, making everything more memorable and natural. Beyond famous speeches, once you master shadowing with prepared speeches, expand to other content. Shadow movie dialogues, podcast conversations, and TV show characters. Each type of content teaches different skills. Speeches teach formal presentation skills. Movies teach conversational English. Podcasts teach natural discussion patterns. The key is variety and consistency. Shadow different speakers to develop flexibility and range in your English expression. Your 30-day shadowing challenge. Here's your complete plan for the next month. Week 1. Choose your favorite speech from today's lesson and shadow it daily for rhythm and flow. Week 2. Add clear pronunciation and articulation to your chosen speech. Week 3. Include emotional expression and confident delivery. Week 4. Apply your shadowing skills to new content and real conversations. By day 30, your English fluency will be dramatically improved. You'll speak with greater confidence, clearer pronunciation, and more natural rhythm. Track your progress with weekly recordings and celebrate improvements. Shadowing is challenging work that deserves recognition and encouragement. What an incredible journey through the voices of history's greatest speakers. We've mastered the 4-level shadowing technique, practiced with Steve Jobs' inspiring wisdom, absorbed Dr. King's powerful rhetoric, learned from Kennedy's elegant phrasing, embodied Churchill's determination, embraced Angelou's profound beauty, and captured Obama's contemporary confidence. Remember, shadowing isn't just about copying sounds. It's about absorbing the confidence, rhythm, and power of master communicators. These patterns will transform your everyday English conversations and give you the speaking confidence you've always wanted. Your shadowing journey starts right now. Choose one speech from today's lesson and commit to shadowing it for the next week. Start with just 5 minutes daily. Focus on rhythm over perfection and watch your fluency soar. If this shadowing technique opened new possibilities for your English learning, please hit that like button and subscribe to Learn English 2 podcast for more powerful techniques like this. Ring the notification bell, because next week we're exploring advanced conversation strategies that build on everything you learned today. Which famous speech inspired you most? Let me know in the comments, and I'll create more shadowing lessons with your favorite speakers. Until next time, keep shadowing, keep growing, and remember, you have the voice of greatness within you.